This man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me of me and him having. That's the type of shit I've been dealing with for the past 2 months. You will fucking talk to a nigga and a motherfucker will play in your fucking face over and over and over and over and over again until be like, watch what I'm about to do, watch what I'm about to say. And it's so fucking sad that a nigga like to, really like to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident.
Yeah, Cardi B done turned into a bucket. Yeah, but she was a good housewife she was ready to be a housewife. She don't want to go back to this. She hates she having a baby, so she got to try to make it look good, homie. But no woman have ever been proud to be the other baby mama while we both pregnant. Yeah, sure, that's both our baby, homie. She had to say it jokingly, not to cry.
Press. Looks like Cardi really doesn't need any more of it. But this time, the headlines aren't about chart numbers or rap beefs. Nope, things just got personal. Word on the street is that Offset, her ex, allegedly leaked a wild video that supposedly shows Cardi in a very compromising situation, with her rumored new man Stefon Diggs and a few other guys. Yeah, you heard that right. And let's just say, fans think Offset didn't just cross the line, he completely erased it. For weeks, Offset's been posting shady messages online, throwing subtle digs about Cardi moving on too fast. But this latest move? It's a whole new level of petty. According to people close to her, Cardi's furious behind the scenes. She's been venting to her inner circle, threatening to burn everything down if this mess doesn't stop. And just when you thought things couldn't get any crazier, Charleston White jumped in. Because of course he did. During an interview, he decided to go off on Cardi with zero filter. He called her names, dragged her reputation, and basically tried to humiliate her in front of everyone. At this point, it feels like Cardi can't catch a break. She's been taking hits from every direction, and this time she seems completely done playing nice. It's starting to look like Cardi's next move might shake up the whole industry, because she's not letting this slide. She even hinted that her upcoming album title, I Am the Drama, was a warning of what's to come, and she wasn't lying. Now let's rewind a bit. For a while now, Cardi and Offset's relationship has been full of ups and downs. But recently, things hit a boiling point. Offset's been acting extra petty, posting cryptic tweets, and trying to make Cardi look bad every chance he gets. Most fans thought the shade would stay online, but apparently, Offset wanted to take things to a new low. Reports claim he somehow got his hands on a video that shows Cardi being intimate with Stefon Diggs. That alone was shocking, but what really caught everyone off guard was the rumor that there were multiple men involved. Yep, people online are saying the clip looked more like an orgy situation than anything else, and social media went wild with the gossip. Now, Cardi has always been open-minded about her private life. She's even joked before about experimenting and letting Offset bring other women into their relationship. But still, this situation hit differently. Seeing her linked to Stefon in that way had fans completely divided. Some were disgusted, some didn't believe it, and others just couldn't stop talking about it. One person online wrote, Stefon really had 2 kids in 1 year and is with a woman who lets him have orgies, that's wild. Another said, this whole situation looks like a messy, drunken reality show we didn't ask for. People couldn't believe how far things had spiraled. And honestly, Offset's behavior shouldn't be shocking anymore. He's been determined to make their divorce as ugly as possible. Remember when he threatened to fight for custody of their kids just to hurt Cardi? When that didn't work, he allegedly started going after her money. Cardi even admitted that one reason the divorce isn't finalized is because Offset wants her to pay his taxes, give him millions, and even sign over a property before he agrees to the paperwork. At this point, it's clear that what started as a love story has turned into an all-out war. Between leaked tapes, online feuds, and public humiliation, Cardi's patience is running thin. And if her words are anything to go by, she's about to turn all this pain and betrayal into power, and make sure everyone who came for her regrets it.
The only reason why I'm still married is because somebody wants me to pay for the taxes. Y'all want to know the tea? The only way I could get out of my marriage if I pay for somebody else's taxes, even though I pay for my own, and give them one of my properties. I'm fighting for that. I'm gonna fight for that. This is not no love. And like I said, I'm not gonna stop living my life because on a contract, I'm practically still married because somebody want to hold me hostage if I don't give them millions of dollars to get out of it. So that's what I'm going through in life.
Some people believe Offset leaked that video just to get revenge on Cardi for moving on with Stefon Diggs. And honestly, that might be true. But it also looks like he had another motive: money. There have been several reports saying Offset's been struggling financially. According to one insider, Cardi was the real breadwinner in the relationship. She handled most of the finances while Offset spent recklessly. During their marriage, they earned a lot together, but after the split, nearly all the wealth, about 95%, belongs to Cardi. And it's not just cash. She owns properties and major assets, while Offset's been living off the image of success. Without her, he's nowhere near as rich as he wants people to think. Sources say he burns through money like it's nothing, gambling and splurging on luxury just to maintain his flashy lifestyle. Apparently, there's truth to those rumors about him going broke. Rapper Lil TJ even claimed Offset owes him a large sum and hasn't been able to pay it back. There's also a blind item going around saying that a certain rapper, who's still technically married, has a major gambling problem. He's always short on cash because his wife cut him off financially. That same report said he took a woman overseas and made her work on a yacht for several days, only to spend most of her earnings on himself. Sounds suspiciously like Offset. Another report added that this once A-list rapper's wife shut down all his access to their joint accounts, leaving him with no money at all. If that's true, it explains a lot. Insiders say that's exactly why Offset allegedly leaked Cardi's private video, to pressure her into giving him money. They believe he's trying to blackmail her using those intimate clips of her and Stefon. And here's the wildest part: this isn't the first time something like this has happened. Just a few months ago, Cardi went off on Twitter Spaces, accusing Offset of sending their private videos to Stefon. Those clips reportedly showed Cardi and Offset being intimate when they were still together. But Offset allegedly twisted the story, telling Stefon that Cardi was cheating on him by still sleeping with her ex. In short, Offset seems desperate emotionally, financially, and publicly. And if these rumors are true, he's not just being petty anymore. He's playing dirty.
Mind you, this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me and him having. That's the type of shit I've been dealing with for the past 2 months. Every time he knows that I go out of town, he harasses me. He leave me voice notes, trying to put my self-esteem to the ground. And I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of him and his girlfriend playing games on my phone, leaving explicit voice notes on my.
Cardi also said Offset's new girlfriend has been staying in her house, which she paid for, and even argued with her online.
Hey, why you? I hit this girl up before. Like, yo, I better not find out you in my house. This girl gonna tell me why you care that I'm in the house. You haven't been there for 3 years. Girl, how you gonna tell me why I'm mad that you in my house when that's my house that I bought? Are you okay? And then this nigga FaceTime me with his girl.
Cardi wasn't making it up because Offset's new girlfriend really posted pictures and videos inside her house. Now, Cardi says Offset's gotten so obsessed that he's allegedly threatening both her and himself if she doesn't leave Stefon.
Let me tell ya about this right? For the past couple of months, I've been very quiet, but I've been going through a lot of stuff that I keep to myself. First thing first, this guy, right, is upset because I sent his girlfriend messages of him begging me, saying he was gonna take away his life, begging me, saying he's gonna take away my life. All that shit. Was mad. He's mad about that. Mind you,
this whole situation is an absolute disaster. Offset has been acting cool and unbothered online, but behind closed doors, it's clear he's still bitter and can't handle seeing Cardi happy with Stefon. Honestly, we should have seen it coming because he's been throwing subtle jabs at Stefon for a while, pretending to move on while still keeping tabs on everything Cardi does. Offset's behavior has been getting worse over time. He's been hinting that Stefon might be on the down low, trying to embarrass both him and Cardi. When Cardi's fans called him out for being petty, Offset tweeted, "Go bother the game and *T," which everyone took as a shot at Stefon. Not long after, Stefon fired back by posting a photo of himself at dinner with Cardi, writing, "So proud of myself. Who would have thought I'd be having dinner with Cardi B?" That clearly got under Offset's skin because he immediately went on a rant online. He threw shade using a shrimp emoji and even claimed his new girl had been with Stefon just last week. A messy, childish attempt to stir drama. Then he posted a string of tweets accusing Cardi of cheating, which confused everyone even more. Eventually, Offset took things way too far by allegedly leaking a video of Cardi, Stefon, and other men in an intimate setting, a move that shocked fans and made things spiral completely out of control. To make matters worse, the timing of it all couldn't have been messier. Just days earlier, rapper JT had called out Stefon, accusing him of being on the down low and dragging Cardi for still being with him. JT tweeted, "Cardi's baby father is gay. Not because of how he dresses, but because Chris said it himself. Justice for Chris." That's when Chris Blake, a fashion stylist who's worked with several celebrities, came forward again with serious claims. He said Stefon made unwanted advances toward him last year, and when he rejected him, Stefon allegedly had him attacked. Many thought the story had died down, but recently, Chris sat for an interview saying Stefon even threatened his life when he tried to speak out. So now, between Offset's jealousy, JT's messy comments, and Chris's resurfaced accusations, Cardi is caught in the middle of a storm that just keeps getting uglier by the day.
To have me unalived because of him making a sexual pass at me. It wasn't the sexual pass that frustrated me the most. What made me most frustrated was the fact that he tried to unalive me after it, when in reality, even though I was drugged, even though I was violated, I never thought that the next step would be my life being threatened because you got turned down. But it's that power complex of wanting what you want when you want it, feeling like you own the things that you pay.
Him, I guess, allegedly.
Offset leaked a shocking video of Cardi and Stefon, and fans instantly called it revenge porn, demanding his arrest. Instead of getting sympathy, Cardi faced backlash after Charleston White jumped in, claiming Stefon allegedly gave her an STD from his affairs.
Any got 3, 4, 5 baby mamas. I mean, he a lot of women raw. So he's susceptible to carrying some type of STI or STD. Dick too active with too many babies, with a history of raw dog. So now she I thought she was way more sharp than that. No, she ain't. That's the broken. That's the broken. She have to have a man.
He commented on Offset's leaked videos and insulted Cardi harshly.
Cardi B done turned into a cum bucket. But she was a good housewife as a hoe. She was ready to be a housewife. She don't want to go back to this. She hates she having a baby, so she got to try to make it look good, homie. But no woman have ever been proud to be the other baby mama while we both pregnant. Yeah, sure, hey, sure, that's both our baby, homie. She had to say it jokingly, not to cry.
He didn't stop there. He even insulted Cardi's unborn child with Stefon, calling the baby a cruel name.
In wedlock, the other baby gonna be a problem because it's a bastard baby. So you got a bastard baby and you got 2 children born in wedlock. You got 2 born in wedlock and you got 1 born out of wedlock while you're married.
Charleston didn't say it outright, but it's obvious he's siding with Offset. He talked endlessly about Cardi moving on, but ignored how Offset's cheating pushed her away in the first place. He also stayed quiet about Offset leaking that revenge video to embarrass her. Now things have gone completely off the rails. Offset's losing control, Charleston's talking nonstop for attention, and Cardi's stuck in the middle, catching heat from every side. At this point, it's no longer just drama. It's a battle of ego and revenge. But if there's one thing Cardi knows, it's how to rise stronger from chaos.